Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping into the charts, that's going to be multiple charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, subscribe as well. Remember, we are exchanging here my knowledge for time. Both are precious, we grow together. And let's jump into the charts. So the first one is going to be XRP. Marvin asked for it, so let's go. So in the bigger picture, nothing changed so far since my last update, but it's still bearish. Take a closer look. So we had this small reaction here, very small, that we are following Bitcoin for now, so not a big deal. And let's take a look on Fibonacci here as well. Just a second. I don't have access to all my tools on this Coin Paprika, but yeah, let's go step by step. Hold your heads, cool your jets, we are almost there. Yes, yes. So another one. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are still trading below the 50%. And this is all the way bad. Not only because we are trading below, but we end up rejected from the 50, which is the average price for this range. Okay, so still bearish. There is nothing new yet. Nothing changed so far. So and I see some folks calling for moon. I don't know how. Not at least for now. We don't have any clear evidence, okay? Because I can draw Fibonacci here and say, oh, okay, we are going to 29 cents. That's not going to happen because just because I'm saying it is going to, or just because I draw a perfect Fibonacci setup. That's not how it works. The market is going to decide, not the Fibonacci setups. Now let's take a closer look. Yes, let's go for the daily. And my Fibonacci setup is lost. This site is not the best one out there, but yeah, is what we have. So the whole structure is all the way bad. Okay, I highlighted back in the day that we could have a possible head and shoulders setup. Which is this guy right here. So this was the left shoulder, the head, but not clear. Okay, so it can be both here or here. Okay, it doesn't matter. And this is our right shoulder. But the thing is, despite the bearish pattern, we didn't end up in a straight sell. Okay, and this is one of the behaviors that I was talking about also for Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Okay, due to the Bitcoin halving, the firepower from the sellers are 50% less. Okay, so yeah, but another thing that we have to acknowledge is a possible crash in the stocks. So we have to watch out how crypto will respond to it. And yeah, so what we have right here, as you guys can see, we keep selling. Bearish pattern continuation, keep selling, bearish pattern continuation. So for now, nothing changed. Okay, don't expect for bullish moves without proper evidence. Let's take a closer look before jumping to the next one. Yes, so as you guys can see, still bearish. Okay, one of the reasons is this: we keep trading So this is the sell. And as you guys can see, we keep trading inside the seller's range. Okay, so the first one sold again, keep trading inside, uh, sold again, keep trading inside. So folks, this is nothing bullish, nothing at all, zero. Okay, but this is for now. Okay, we know something big is coming and it's going to come soon. So let's take a look on the next one. It's add-on. Yes, so this is the first time I'm going to take a look at this one. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. Yes, let's see what we have. Just a second. We have all the levels properly placed. For the ones in between, let's see what we have. Okay, I will need different lines with different colors. For the dotted ones, I will use the green, bigger. There's another one here. Yes, and another one. Hold your hats, cool your jets. This is going to be quick. Yes, so there is a missing line here, which is another black line, okay? And so the straight lines, the black ones, are for the tops, which is our higher highs. And the dotted lines on green are for our lows and lower lows, okay? And despite this kind of structure, look bearish, it is not. Okay, I don't know about this project. I heard only a little about it back in the day, so I'm not going to engage in this conversation because I don't have property to talk about it. But yeah, so let's go. We have a megaphone structure here. I will go for this one right here. Yes. So folks, another thing, let me see here. I like straight lines. Yes. So just a second. So many lines. Okay, as you there's a different way to look at this chart. Okay, I'm going to show you right now, so maybe you can follow me on my thoughts. I will draw another line here, but this one is for speculation. Okay, just for you guys to follow this example to see how I see. Okay, so look from the left to the right. Okay, try to look at this as the floor, and the ones, the black and straight ones, look at it as it was our roof. Now I will clear. So this is our floor, the floor structure, and this is our top structure. It's like somewhat 3D. I don't know if you guys can see it like I can see. So the thing here is the bottom, the structures for the bottom are set, are valid because we have 1, 2, and 3 far away from each other. So this is a perfect scenario, okay? And I am presuming here for this scenario, I'm not saying this is going to happen. This is just for presumption, okay? Just for the sake of this example. So let's say we go up to here. So this is going to be our swing high, okay? And how, so it doesn't matter if it's going to be here, if it's going to be here, or here, okay? Once the swing high is set, the whole pattern with targets will be clear. But for now, we don't have the missing link, which is the last leg, okay? And what we are looking here on this scenario So I'm going to clear this one. I will move back from our evidence, okay, without speculation. So there is, remember, there is one line missing, okay? In the scenario that, let's say, so here or here doesn't matter. Once the swing high is set, we will look for a small move down before bullish continuation, okay? And let's take a look on Fibonacci here to see where we at right now. I don't know if this one is, yeah, this one is going to break. So let me see if it's possible. Yes. So as you guys can see, we are trading below 38%, which is not a big deal, you know, not a bad deal, not a big deal. The prime scenario here is to close above the 50. Okay, we have a trigger for it. It's not a big one, but we have a trigger. Okay, so it's not bad news, but we need more follow through from the bulls. And so, folks, again, just to clarify, doesn't matter. It can be also here. Okay, doesn't matter. So we are looking for swing high, the last one. Then we will look for the retrace before bullish continuation. Okay, presuming the project is going to succeed, everything's okay, there's no problem. Okay, so let's go for the next one. We don't have much data for add-on. Let me see. Ding, millionaires. Comp. Okay, comp. Guys, type the coins tokens that you want me to check. So comp. Compound. Oh, what the heck is this? Okay, folks, so this is the thing. This project right here, this activity was somewhat organic. Okay, so somewhat healthy, even despite the dump. But all this activity right here, it's made by bots. And it's very aggressive. I never saw something like this, okay? So there is no way to chart on this scenario right here. The only thing that we can do is to, just a second, let's take a look here. The lowest point is almost close to 0. Wow, that's dangerous. Let's take a quick look here. Which is 13, yes, 13 microcents. And now let's go for the high, which was 11,000 microcents. And so, folks, so that's not a big deal here, okay? It's very likely to keep shop before the market decided the direction, okay? So trading in between is not a great idea. And remember, this is not financial advice, folks, okay? Just sharing my 50 cents. So this scenario, if you're looking to trade, okay, by yourself, of course, you are looking for these scenarios here to play. That's it. There's nothing else to see here. Let's take a look. Which one is next? I got my popcorn ready. Is today the day for Cardano, Dash, and you? No, I don't think so. That's my 50 cents. KNC. What's KNC? I don't remember. Let's take a look. Oh yes, Kyber Network. Back in the day I traded this project. Yes. So let's go. So this is going to be a from A to Z, but I'm going to be very quick because we have a lot of coins and tokens to take a look. Our high, and our high was at $6. Why my mouse is misclicking? Damn it. Looks like I need another mouse. Okay, so at 6, let me see, we had a trigger at 5. Hold your head, screw your jets. Oops. Oh my god, why my mouse is misclicking? Yes, yes, fantastic. Now let's go for the another 2. Up, oops. Don't misclick. And the next one for 1. Yes. So let's take a quick look here for Fibonacci. What do we have for Fibonacci? Oops. Oh, okay. So let's see, let's go. Time is money. Let's rush. So I can measure this one properly, but let's see if I can do it on hand. So this is a 200% plus move, which can be something around, let me see, 223%, 232, sorry. A lot of things here to take a look. And so the thing here is, all this, as you guys can see, back in the day, this was the bottom, right? And this is one of the reasons that I say I don't like flat structures, okay? Because the chances for they to break bearish are high. So these are sell. Let's take a look now for the one ahead. Just a moment, please. Yeah, so this one is the inverted. We are way above the 50% range. Let's see if this Fibonacci is going to help. Maybe. Let's see if it's possible. Just a moment, please. Yes, thanks. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't do this. Yes, this one is correct. Yes, so I don't think it's a big deal, this one. No, it's not going to work. So, folks, the thing is, for the 50%, actually not for the 50. Let me draw another line here. So, right here. Actually, above. Yes, likely, very likely to be here. So this is the 50% for the range of this since the all-time highs to the bottom, and this is the golden mini. So Kyber is trading above the golden mini, which is fantastic, and also above $1 range, which is great news. And so we have above the fifth, above 1, and above the golden mini. Okay, so it's so far is great. Let's take a look on volume. Yes, so we have ranging volume, and range volume is it's great because it can sustain for longer this move up. Okay, I'm not saying this kind of volume will do something like this. Okay, that's not what we are looking for. We know maybe our red days are coming. So the thing that we may look for, let's take a look also for OBV. Just a second. Okay, so OBV is all the way bullish. Yes, very, very bullish. Okay, all the way bullish. And well, folks, this scenario right here, there's another thing. Don't look at this. like a cup and handle scenario. Okay, most of people will do this, and they will end up wrong. Okay, because the bulls know they are looking for a lower high compared with the previous one, which is should be around this range. Okay, and why a lower high? Because they need room to work before the major bull break. They are not going to make in a single move. Okay, because all this price behavior demands a lot of momentum and money. Okay, people won't keep buying high forever. Okay, so this is the trick. And then what we will look at is this a similar scenario with Atom. How much we will go down before going up? Okay, so this is the question now. Doesn't matter if we go to $3, $5, because, for example, I never I'm going to buy at such scenarios. That's literally buy high, sell low. That's not how we do it. I don't do this way, and we don't do this way in the Champions Club as well. So now let's me take a look on the next one. Link, yes, chain link. Oh. So I charted about this beauty before. I don't know if you guys remember. So this is the bottom structure. This is the battle of Midway. And we are going, but not now, okay? Not like this. We are going for the new all-time high. So that's the three pattern structure that I teach about. But the thing here is, let's take a closer look. We have a big and fat resistance, which is not only a random resistance, okay? This is like twice as powerful, maybe much more. We need just a second. I will jump into the OBV. I need another one here. And another one. Yes. So folks, the thing here is the scenario that we are looking for, it's a retrace, a healthy retrace before the bull break. Okay, so this is a smart scenario to play out. As you guys can see, this kind of move here is not bullish. It has a corrective nature, okay, and it's only pumping because Bitcoin is still holding. Okay, if Bitcoin by any means keep dropping, and we are expecting some drops, but not now, maybe in the next week, then Link is going to follow as well. Okay, let's check volume. Okay, so again, the volume behavior, it's 100% aligned with the bearish behavior that we have here. Okay, it's the decreasing buyers volume, and the sellers, they are not interested on sell at this level here. Okay, but they have this range in total control. And there's another thing here. Oh, so OBV is all the way bullish, okay? There's no deny. And so this candle here in between, the red one, the cross, this one is all the way bad, okay? And this kind of candle marks the limitation for the tops, okay? Most of times it happens like this, a marginal high or lower high compared with the previous ones. Evening star, it's evening or morning. I always mistake both. Okay, so I'm going for the evening star. This candle in between, it's all the way bad, okay? And this guy right here, the last one, is bearish. It's a bearish candle. We end up rejected from the same levels as before. And this is, let's go. Give me the tool. So as you guys can see, it's a marginal lower high, which also set tops. Okay, so we have it's like a quadruple top. Just a moment. So as you guys can see, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and in between we have the evening star inside rejection. Okay, so this is the kind of scenario to sell, not to buy. Okay, so this is not a recommendation. Okay, this is just sharing my thoughts. And yeah, so the thing here we are looking for, it's a healthy retrace before the big day. Okay, we don't know how much it's going to be. Okay, and some people say that I am somewhat very bearish on my retrace perspective, but I'm not. Okay, because we know the next targets for Link are going to be on this range right here. Okay, even higher. So how bad is it to drop from $4 to, for example, $2 and then blast the roof? There's no difference. So it doesn't matter if we are going to drop to $3 or even for $1, which is very unlikely, probably not going to play. We are very, very likely to make a higher low. Okay, so this is the scenario that I'm expecting. Higher low before new highs. Okay, now let's take a look for the next one. Let's see what is the next one. Bravo Yankee Delta. What is that? Bravo Yankee Delta. Okay, we don't have nothing for it. Comp already made it. Oh, okay. So Theta. What is Theta? Okay, we have things interesting here. Yes. So let's go for my setup. Just one moment. Far away. One. So 22, 34. Yes. 34 is the one I needed. I need the most. Yes, and so the one for the bottom, let me see. Okay. So folks, let's start from the beginning, right? We had a double bottom, very, very clear and clean cut here. And since this double bottom, let me see. Okay, so let's go for it. Perhaps I need to go for the daily. Yes. Let's see if I can do it without my Fibonacci setup. Just one moment, folks. Okay, so this move right here. So the first one is to measure the second one. Okay, so this is my Fibonacci setup. And let's go here. So after when Theta broke above this level, it was 100% plus retrace, okay, which is all the way bullish. But the thing is, it was already parabolic, overextended. Let's take a closer look. This candle right here, the red one, is a bad candle. Okay, all the way bad, all the way. And the thing here is this pattern right here. It's 100% similar to Bitcoin. Okay, it's almost the same. The issue here is we have a very close bottom. Oh, I didn't measure the size. Oh, just a second. So this is let me see here. This one is below 200%. I believe it can be around 161. Yes, so it's somewhat close to 200, but without confluence. There is no way to know it because I can use my setup here, but I will take a further look later. Yes, perfect. So this structure right here, folks. Oh, there's another thing. This kind of behavior, sometimes and sometimes only, they stop at the 50%. Okay, so if we measure this guy here and this guy here, the honey spot for the move down can be the 50% for this range. Okay, let's keep going here. Let me take a closer look. Yeah, it will be clear on the 4 hours chart. Yes. So folks, the thing here is, it was a very aggressive move, and this structure right here, it's bullish. But the problem is that we have two problems. The bottom is too close. Let's go for the straight one so you guys can see it clear. Yes, so as you guys can see, it's very clear, and the tops doesn't matter from the side we came, they are far away from each other. And what this means? This means we still have a lot of sellers pressure because the buyers can't go higher. I mean, have a strong behavior against the previous highs. Okay, so that's the reason we have this kind of gaps on the top and very narrow gaps in the bottom. Okay, because this is the behavior of support and resistance traders. But the thing they don't know, they keep making the things easier for the bears. Okay, if they let the bears do their thing, we could end up with a setup something like this, with a breach that would give us more room for upside moves. Okay, we saw a similar scenario for XDC, and it's broken bearish right now. Okay, so yeah, so despite the bullish pattern, so there is two things: when a pattern is bullish and when the bulls are losing. Okay, because we can have a bear break inside bullish structures. It's somewhat exotic, yes, but there are other things to look at it too. Okay, so it's not just because the structure is bullish it's going to break up. No, there is more things to look at. So if So maybe a scenario that we may look here, if we end up with a bear break, we have to look for the 50% for the scenario. Let's see if I can use Fibonacci here. I don't think it will work. Yeah, so here it's trading below the 50, but without the log scale it's not going to be clear. So let me see from the previous one. Yeah, so the previous one is too close. And some people ask, well, it's a support, it should hold. No, that's not how it happens, okay? Not because it's a buyer's range doesn't mean they will always find value at that range, okay? So this is one of the reasons I don't trade support and resistance style, okay? So this is a scenario that's not clear, okay? I will not look for a bull break here, but yeah, let's see how this one will play out. Mana, what is mana? Oh, the central end. Yeah, I remember this one. Let's take a look. So the first thing that I can see here, hold your hats, cool your jets. I'll try to catch everybody. Okay. So this is a bearish approach. Okay, I'm not saying that the asset is bearish. I have to address this bearish approach in order to be able to measure, otherwise it's not going to work. But right after I'm going to change. Okay, so don't be afraid. Okay, so this is the whole. Yeah, Fibonacci is not going to work as well. Let's see if I can do a free hand. Just a moment. Yeah, somewhat around this level. Let me see if it's correct to use a 5 here. Yes, yes, perfect. So folks, let me see the triggers. 21. Just a moment. Almost there. Okay, so fantastic. We have triggers. The next one should be 34, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so it's a new high, which should happen when and if it follows in a bull break. And what we are going to look here now is what we have, but in my humble opinion, may not hold. Let's see. So folks, the thing here is, this guy here is accurate and it is valid. This one is valid as well for the bigger picture. The issue here is, we don't know if this scenario, how much it's going down before going up. Okay, so we may expect a higher low. I am almost certain that we're going to end up with a higher low. And the question should be where? See, okay. Let's take a closer look here. So we end up rejected on the 50, which is bearish, but we have a trigger. This can be just a pivot on the way before going up. Okay, but again, when I say going up or a bullish move, it's not this. Okay, When I say bear move, bearish move, is not this. There is always the in-betweens, okay? Patterns on the middle, patterns on the bottom, on the top, everywhere. They are connections or like plugs, okay? So maybe, because we know Bitcoin is not going to have a lower low. So one scenario that we may look here for, let's see if it's accurate. So this one is too close, probably not going to hold. Perhaps the best option here is this guy right here. So it's around 2 cents, and this scenario would give us a higher low. And also this kind of structure is also a bottom reversal setup. Okay, so we need more evidence. So far nothing's clear here, but from the size of the previous move, we know that is very, very unlikely to end up with 100% retrace. A very, very unlikely. And if we measure, take a closer look here. This was a 94-93% retrace, which is aggressive, but can be room for 95, 96, 97, okay? I'm not saying it is going to happen. I don't think so, but it is possible, okay? We try to acknowledge all the scenarios. Let's see what more we have here. Whoops, going wild. Oh, so we have Stellar in between. Let's take a closer look, quick look, because Stellar is on my schedule. So I'm going to be fast here because my previous analysis, believe it or not, the one I made back in the day is still valid, is still 100% accurate, and I called for a triple top, and we have a triple top, which is for this guy here, and this one right here. Okay, I'm not going to address this one because it's a pump dump, and this one was based on the when they burned the coins. Okay, so we take one for the other. We had this kind of move. Okay, so yeah, let's go for the next one. I'm going to make a full analysis on XLN and link soon. Okay, I always do. ICX, I don't remember this one. Oh, icon. Let's take a look. Yes, so let's start from the beginning, shall we? Just a moment, please. Let's measure size of the down move. Let me see. Now we take the first measure. So 90% decline. In my humble opinion, was the bottom. Okay. Of course, we need more evidence. Okay. We don't expect and we don't want moves like this. For example, a strong decline, bullish activity without bullish continuation, then we go back. That's not what we are looking for. Okay. We are looking for bullish continuation. That's what the bulls are looking for. Not this kind of move. This is going to be all the way bad if happen. And let me see here the size of this one. So for this one we have We had close to 141%, which is the range for contractions. Okay, so this is a common range. There is nothing unusual around this level here. And now let's move forward. Yes, so we had this higher high compared with the previous one, but there is a key level here in between. Let's take a look which one it is. Yes, it's the 50 cents. Just a second. So as you guys can see, right in between, and let's take a look here. So folks, this move, again, this kind of move is not healthy. It is not bullish. And this is the scenario that when we go up, but is not bullish. Okay, despite this pivot right here, we can still go. But again, this is a very strong level. The bears are aware and waiting here for another round. And it is true that we can end up with some move like, just a second, something like this. And this would be even more bullish, in my humble opinion, okay? Because this one here is not looking all the way bullish. So not a fantastic deal for now. As you guys can see, we don't have raising volume. By a matter of fact, we have decreasing volume. Let's take a look for OBV. Yes, OBV is looking, it's looking great. Despite the low, we don't have too much people interested on selling on these levels. And the proof of this, all these cells here, very small, keep going, bang, 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 bang. And then we had power candles in the other side, okay, with a breach, which was another 121% bull break. Just a moment, please. I'm going to be fast here. Yes, so as you guys can see, this was 127% bull break here, but unfortunately end up rejected, okay, because we had two strong key resistance levels here. This one that is very powerful, the one at the golden line, and also the one for the 100% range. So it's not bad, because like I said, the bulls have a lot of time, keep doing their thing before the bull break. And we know we don't have bears interested in selling like before. Like this scenario right here. As you guys can see, very strong moves with a lot of powerful candles, and we don't have this scenario anymore. We had this one here, but after a strong move up, it's common to see people taking profits, especially the ones that believe it can go all the way down, okay, because there is almost no trust. They don't trust the price can keep sustaining continuation, okay. But this is feeling, market feeling, okay. It's not related with the project so far, but it is true. If they had like I don't know, okay, but if they had like a fantastic product with adoption, maybe the feeling would be different, okay. But even though it's not 100% for the feeling, the sentiment around this region right here, okay. So let's take a look on the next one. How about revisiting ZIL? Let's take a quick look for ZIL. ZIL is on my radar as well for the analysis. So I talked about this range here in my previous update. And believe or not, a guy said right here that we were going for 5, like 24 hours. Yeah. So the thing here is, folks, this is a parabolic move without any red candle. The ones here doesn't account. So all the way up, no small and half corrections, parabolic. Parabolics, you guys know how parabolic moves end. So it's a bit concerning. And these three candles in follow one by the other, it's a red sign, okay? I'm not saying it's bearish, no, but it's a red sign, okay? Let's take a quick look before jumping to the next one. So the thing here is, this kind of move gives room for another rally, okay? The problem with this rally, it can be a dead one because the buyers doesn't have all that uh, momentum anymore. And also, as long as we keep going, bang, 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 without leaving room for the bears to print health corrections, the bears keep going strong, okay? And they will look for key levels to keep doing their thing. So this is a concerning move. And a dead cat bounce here, or loser Sali, would maybe take place around 26 or even 22 cents. Okay, so it's a dangerous scenario. We still need more evidence. So far, this bottom here, it's good for the bulls. Okay, but remember, there are limitations. And another thing that must be watched is the risk against reward. Okay, so if you believe we don't have technical evidence, if you believe we are going to here and you are buying here, your odds must be higher than your possible losses. Okay, so this is about risk management. You can learn about it on the Champions Club. Yes, let's keep going. Tezos. I don't remember the tag for Tezos. XTZ? Yes, yes. I saw something that I didn't like it. But then right after I saw something that I liked it. Okay, let's go for it, folks. Oh, wrong tool, sorry. OBV all the way bullish. My mouse is misclicking. Perhaps there is a Windows update working on. Go first for the first measure. Let's measure. So this was a healthy pullback, in my humble opinion, 97%. Crypto is around 95. Only a few had 84, 85. Most tokens, especially tokens, are way above the 95%. Let's take a look here for the size of this move. Um, 27, 41, below. It was around 150%. Which in my opinion it's bullish. We already saw this kind of behavior in other assets, also in other markets as well. And plus that 97% retrace, it's great, yeah. So another thing that I can see here, this kind of structure, let's take a look on it. So this doesn't have to be accurate, okay, because we just want to understand the nature. If we were looking for a trade, this should be straight lines, okay. So there are two ways to look at this move. Since this guy here was a higher high compared with the previous one, I assume by a fact that this was 100+% breach, which is bullish, but then this line here becomes invalidated and I end up with a non-clear scenario because this was valid, but now it becomes speculation because I have to move for the next level, otherwise it's going to break the whole analysis. Yes, so, and as you guys can see, this is not complete, far away from it. So this is speculation, okay? Any thoughts about this scenario, any draw, it's a speculation. We don't have proper technical evidence. But a thing that we can see here, in my humble opinion, this structure can play out bullish, print a new high, compare with the previous one, not with the other ones. Maybe this one here is true. Let's take a quick look. Yes, so we can top out here. Let's use a straight line. Shall we? Yes, let's go for the red. Make bigger. Yes, so we can top out at this range right here, print a lower high compared with the previous one, will give us more confidence for an even more bullish move, okay? Another way to look at this scenario, oops, just a second, give me, not working, just a moment please. Yes, so if, and if only, this is speculation, okay, we don't have proper evidence. If this scenario plays out, we end up with a perfect Elliott setup, which is going to be for 1, 3, 5, and then we may go for A, B, C. Okay, so this, folks, is not a rule. This doesn't have to play exactly like this. This is just a way to look at it. Okay, because some people make draws like this. For example, let me show you. Where's the 2? Here's the 2. ABC, yes, this one. So the folks, when they make their analysis, they are going to draw things like this. And then they will say, well, this is it. This is the it's how this should happen, but that's not how it works. Okay, and plus that, Elliott works best with Fibonacci setup, and only a very few number of people there know how to use Fibonacci properly and how to properly use both. Both together are a very, very powerful tool. So let's keep watching and waiting. Again, it is possible. Forget this range here, okay? Because this is speculation. I'm not expecting chop, 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 chop. Okay, forget for now. Like I said, it's not 100% valid yet. We need more technical evidence for such. Okay. Which one we have next? Ethereum. I made for Ethereum a few days ago, but let's take a quick look, very quick. Yes, yes. So as you guys can see, let's take a closer look. Yes. Okay, we have a possible scenario here that's following Bitcoin. Okay, so there is no news. It's just a little more aggressive. Yes. So again, this is speculation. There is nothing clear. And when it is nothing clear, we don't take conclusions. We don't take conclusions. Okay? We just watch. Also, this scenario here is speculation. Okay? Very, very likely to break bullish and end up with another lower high. So the proper way to look at this thing is this, folks. When people draw patterns, they will measure what they see, but they should measure what is going to happen. Okay, so this is the thing, in one of the reasons most of the patterns out there in analysis end up broken. One of the reasons folks keep update their charts non-stop, because they are always wrong. Okay, so this move here maybe is not enough for a health correction related to the sell. Okay, in other words, we may expect a bit of upside move before bearish continuation. Just a moment. So it should be something like this. And again, I am speculating here, okay? Because it's not clear and we are looking for some direction, right? This is what we look for on technical analysis, possible scenarios. Take out or to clear our doubts. So a move like this, as you guys can see, we keep printing lower highs, tactical retreat, and then the bulls will look for. So it should be something like this. So a scenario like this can be possible, okay? I'm not saying it is, but can be, because falling patterns are bullish. The problem is, like I said before, we don't know how the crypto market is going to respond against stocks crash, okay? And also this quote, the second wave of the event that we can mention. So we don't know how this is going to play out. It is true, and that we can end up with a strong move like we had for this event right here. Yes, this one right here. So we don't know how it's going to behave, but I am 100% sure, or at least 99%, that is going at least to be a higher low. That's all the bullish scenarios that we are looking for, because Ethereum is all the way bullish and we know what we can expect. XDC Nest, DCE. Let's go for it. Bigger pictures, always. Let's go, let's go. So, as you guys can see, I also talked about this back in the day. The bulls are still in control, but they lost the hand here for more continuation. Okay, so let's take a closer look now. I'm going to update XDC soon. Daily. Yes, I talked about this scenario in my previous update. That it was the last chance for the bulls to make a higher high compared with the previous one, and then start again their magic. Okay, but they lost their hand, and one of the reasons is because they are one of the problems with people who keep using the same support levels to buy, because they are finding value there, they give more ammo for the bears. They keep giving more ammo for the bears, and as you guys can see, the risk reward start to decrease. And this is all the way bad. because that's when we start to go into a risk range or a risk area, like a danger zone. Okay, and we did had a bear break. Let me show you. Okay, so this breach right here was the first one for the previous candle. It was a all the way bullish candle. And why we didn't have the bullish continuation? Why? If it was a bullish candle? Again, by the same reason. People keep using the same support level and the same strategy to buy. And then there is no follow through. We end up with bear break. So we had the first one here and the second one right here. So right now it's all about high risk versus lower reward. Okay, let's go for the next one. ADA. Yes, Cardano, I'm going to update it soon. Folks, don't forget to smash the like button. I want to see that button exploded. Okay, let's blast this button. Share with your friends, subscribe. In the right corner there is a logo of a bull. You can subscribe there if you're not on YouTube. And help me pump this channel. So ADA, yes. I have a better chart, but I will only give you a glimpse, okay? Because I'm going to update Cardano soon. And voila, this is the one of the best charts that setups that I have in a chart. And so let's take, if you remember back in the day, I talked about this scenario in my previous analysis, that we were talking about how dangerous and tight this would be. Would be a lot of resistance here. And as you guys can see right now, we have a bad candle. Okay, this is a bearish hammer or a evening star trading inside the resistance. This guy is the 50% for this range. Okay, so for now it's bearish, it's not bullish. But if keeps following Bitcoin, we may see a move to 12 cents. Who knows? Maybe 11. Okay, we don't know. If we look at the 50 here, it's almost 11 cents. So this is the kind of the scenario we just talked before for XDC. We have high risk because everything here is resistance. We have high risk against, oh, not this one here. So we have a low range for gains, and it becomes high risk. Okay, so also a bit overextended. This correction here was okay, nice to see. And there is a thing here. Some folks said that I was a little bearish beyond the average because I was expecting maybe for a move to 4 cents again. And the problem is there is something happening in cryptosphere since 2016. That is nothing new. Okay, so the whales and the exchange, what they do, they pump the coin or token before major news like mainnet release, product launch, bigger partnerships. So they pump the rumor and then they will sell the news. This is nothing new on crypto, okay? So I'm not extremely bearish. I'm just acknowledging a scenario that keeps happening over and over and over, okay? So maybe today or tomorrow I'm going to take a closer look for ADA. XLM already. Algorand, I think is this. Let's see if this is the ticker. Oh, it's not here. Just a second. Okay, so I'll be clicking on this one here. This is all the data since day one. Unfortunately, their release was around the harvest. Okay, so this is a problem. Probably their team was not aware of such events. Yeah, so yeah, so it's a common issue. So the structure that we have here that's possible to play out. Let's take a measure here. First things first, shall we? So 87, 91% may not be enough. Okay, we may possibly see a new low. And now I'm going to give you more evidence why this scenario may be possible. I'm not saying it is possible. Just a moment. I'm going to chart on the weekly. Okay, no problem. So folks, this is the kind of structure, the DNA, let's type here. The DNA for this kind of structure is this. Presuming this is the move, okay? I'm not saying it is, we are just speculating. So this is follows the DNA of falling wedges. And falling wedges are all the way bullish, right? So don't fear, don't scream, don't shout. If we end up with a new low, it's going to be all the way bullish. Oops, give my arrow. Okay. Stay cool, stay safe, watch out. And yeah, let's go for the next one. Holo. Holo chain. What do we have here? So the problem we have here, it's not clear. And when it's not clear, it is a problem. So I can't mix, just a moment. So I can't mix this structure with this one right here. Okay, so it's like working with half data. It is possible. Let's see what we can do here. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so we are trading, folks, above the 23% and below the golden mini. I believe this is the correct range. Yes, somewhat around this range. So so far it's not fantastic. It's not like, oh, it's great. No, but let me see if I'm not missing anything here. Okay. So this range right here, it's very likely to be the 50%, and the 50% here we are talking for the bigger picture. Okay. So in order to become bullish, in my humble opinion, we need another shop less than the 50. Even if we go below, doesn't matter. The idea is to stay above the 50. Okay. So for now we don't have technical evidence. We have to watch and wait and see how Holo is going to behave. Oh, there is UTK. Sure, let's take a look. UTK. So this one looks like the dollar chart. So this one is going to be tough. Just a moment, hold your heads, cool your jets. I will try to reach all of you. Give it gifts for everybody today. Let's see what we can have here. Guys, I still can see that like button. Blast it. Okay, let's go. So let me see here. What we can do, what we can find here. Something should be out there, right? Okay, folks, we have. If you're not familiar with my theory, it's called the chameleon theory. And so, for example, here we had a strong sell, right? So no news. Right after, it's easing off. Can you guys can see the difference in the line, the position. So what we may expect for the next one is something like this. So it doesn't matter. So just for the sake of this example, I'm going to presume this is it. Okay, just for a clear understanding, so you guys can follow my thoughts. It should be something like this. Yes, that would give us the following scenario for chop, 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 chop before a possible bull run. Okay, I don't know nothing about this project. I'm just looking at a bullish perspective. Okay, presuming we are going, they are going to have like a working product or partnerships that have real utility. Okay, so again, let me measure here. I forget it. So 99.62. So it's very strong sell, yes, and it's very, so presuming the project is going to succeed, it's very, very unlikely to revisit these levels right here. Very unlikely. And another thing, again, look at the line. Look at the position of the line. First one. The second one start to ease off, like looking for peace. And then in the next one is going to ease off even more. So this is what I call, this is my theory, the chameleon theory. Okay, just sharing a few thoughts. As you guys can see, we don't have a lot of data here. I mean, candles activity for a proper, for a better understanding. But yeah, that's not a bad chart at all. Yes. Okay. Let's go for the next one. Bang, bang. Sia Coin. Oh my, Sia Coin. It's a old project, very old project, old school project. Oh ho ho! Looks like XLM. Ding ding ding. So here we had a clear. Back in the day, we have a clear Elliott setup. Just a moment, folks. I'm trying to concentrate here. So very clear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also always the third wave. It's the most brutal and profitable wave. So glad to see. Okay, so now let's measure. We have to measure, right? Top to bottom, 99.25. all the way aggressive. Okay, okay. Let's go. I'll try to be quick here because this one have a lot of history. Ba-da-da. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so this is the scenario that we are looking at, sorry. And excuse me about my English, it's not my native language. Yes, so this is the range that we are looking for. And as you guys can see, we are still trading below the 50% on the bigger picture. Yes, yes, way below the 50%. So it's not like it is bad. No, it is not bad, but it's not the big deal. But we have great news here, which are somewhat great news. Let's take a look for my setup here. Yes, so the great news is, oops, it's not red. Yes, thanks. So it's not bad, okay, because this higher high here, just a moment, this higher high was a marginal higher high compared with the previous one, okay, but it's 100% plus move forward, and this is great, okay. Don't get me wrong here. We knew that was going to have a lot of resistance at this range. So what the bulls need right now is to close above this level and stay above. Doesn't matter how they are going to do it, but that's what they needed. And if they are not able to do it before something bad in all the markets, we can look for a higher low. Okay, that's what we have to watch out for SIA coin. And we don't have a lot of things here. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have anything special besides that. Okay, so this was the 100% retrace that I mentioned. Indeed, was a marginal lower high, but still it's a higher high compared with the previous one, and also with the other ones as well. So levels to watch out. Let's see, what about Harmony 1? I don't know. Let's take a quick look. What do we have here? So let's take a quick look. I'm not familiar with this project. Okay, so we are still trading above key levels, which is great. Let me see. Let's take measure. Not all the way aggressive, 95.75%, but yeah, profits taken, market shorted, asset shorted, and in between, let me see, in between, take a quick look. Okay, folks, so this is the do or die in the short time frame. Okay, so let's say the bulls are able to reach 8 cents. It's going to be it's micro 8 cents, sorry. It's going to be fantastic, okay, because we leave room for a possible inverted head and shoulder scenario. Okay, if If they do, if happens, so multiple ifs, we don't have proper evidence for such claims. Otherwise, if they are not able to make new highs compared with the previous ones, and if they lose this range here, we can expect for that pullback with higher low, bullish higher low. Okay. RSR. People asking about this one. Let's take a look. Reserve rights. Reserve rights. So we don't have anything clear. Here we have three higher highs. First one, second one, 31, nothing clear. Let's see if we can draw some structures here to help us. So this one must be dotted with a green. Just a moment. This one is going to be tough. The last one, I'm not going to address the breach because we know the reason we have this breach. So it's off charts limitation. Moment. Yes. So folks, we had this. Let me see here. Perhaps another one. Yes. So the thing here is we still needed a health pullback. Doesn't matter where it's going to be, okay? Because we already have a 3 for our swing highs and only 2 for our swing lows, okay? Since this one here, it's all the way parabolic and we need a health pullback. Doesn't matter how it's going to play, we need it, okay? So the next step to look out for this project. It is possible to keep going. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, who knows? Yes, but maybe not for now. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, there is a Z. I already made it for XRP, Gerard. ZRX. ZRX. ZRX, ZRX. Okay, let's measure the damage. 95%. It's health in my opinion. Now let's go for the okay, so there's another thing here. This structure right here, it's very similar with XRP early days, okay? And this is one of the reasons that I said in all my previous XRP charts analysis, don't listen to people who keep calling for new lows non-stop, okay? They will end up wrong miserably, okay? So due to the size of the pullback, I can presume maybe, okay, again, I don't know the fundamentals about this project, okay? I'm not going to judge, but I'm presuming it's going to succeed, okay? So as you guys can see, we didn't had 100% retrace since the top, okay? And this is exactly the same scenario that happened for XRP back in the day. And also back in the day, people were calling for new lows, new lows, new lows, and they end up wrong all the time. Okay, More clues that we have here. We had 100% plus breach, which is bullish. Just a moment. Yeah, so as you guys can see, we breached the previous high. Also the other ones, all the ones in this range. And so far chopping above, which is, it was bearish on the first candles, but now looks like they are gathering momentum again. And I believe this guy right here is 127% or close to it. So there is another thing here. This structure right here that people said back in the day that was bullish, and they end up wrong again. Let's take a look because it's important to address previous levels. So as you guys can see, it looks like bullish, has a bullish DNA, but the market's not ready. And as you guys can see, people who read this as bullish end up wrong, and they got shorted all the way because the bears were waiting at this level. Okay, so yeah, let's see how they will work the way here. But so far, still looking good. And as I said, we don't know how crypto is going to behave. Okay, so we don't know if they are going to hold here or if we will go for a higher low. Okay. Can you take a look to the SPX or Dow Jones? That is the macro of cryptos. Actually, it's not the macro of cryptos. The macro of cryptos is the dollar, the US dollar. I covered all these scenarios in previous videos that I made. But yes, I already covered SPX and Dow Jones in my previous videos. You can check on the playlists. You go to my channel, you click on the tab playlists, and you go for stocks. You will find SPX, Dow Jones there, and also Nasdaq. Sorry, let's take a look for there's another one. Matic. Oh boy, I remember this one. Someone bought the top and ended up racket all the way. So folks, I don't know, this one here, I'm a little biased literally against this project. But let's see what I can do here. 83%, in my humble opinion, not enough. We had protected higher lows back in the day, but then we had the dump following the event that we can mention. And this move right here, chop, 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 right in line, lower high compared with the previous one, which so far it's bearish. Okay, we made it to the 80% range, strong attack, but yeah, it looks like a health pullback. But yeah, I don't know. We need at least 100% breach. But the problem is 100% breach here is going to lead us to a triple top. And guess what? The bears are waiting and they have heavy bags. Okay, so for now, not a big deal, not a lot of things to see here. There is one for Bitcoin crash. I'm joking. Bitcoin Cash. So it's going to be the last ones, okay, folks? Bitcoin Cash and oops, there is one. Maybe quick look at Matrix Man. So that's it. Matrix, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum Classic. That's it. Let's see, man. Oh. Not this one. Oh, it's this one right here. So we have free fall. Let's measure. Okay, folks, so this one is dangerous because it's a 99.58% decline without any strong bullish move. Okay, so no follow through at all, no bullish continuation. We had these multiple rejections here, very, very strong twice. There is still a lot of pressure from the side of the sellers. And this pattern here is bearish, okay? But it is true that it still can go up. It's still, but can be a problem. And like I said, we don't know how crypto is going to behave comparing with the stock market's crash. Okay, so this one can eventually go for a double bottom, or maybe there's plenty of room for new lows. Okay, don't count with double bottoms always, because as you guys can see, when it's going down, there's going to be many double bottoms all the way. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot of bearish. Bitcoin crash. Sorry, Bitcoin cash. Whoa. It's all the way bad, folks. Let me see. Well, that has been a long time since the last time I looked at this one. So the thing is, folks, it's looking bearish, especially against Bitcoin. There is no follow through at all compared with Bitcoin, not even close. And this move here is very poor, very poor and sad. But it is true that if and maybe Bitcoin goes for 9 and 4, 9 and 5, which is possible, it's on our radar, they can go for another lower high. And so by the end of the day, this maybe can give them a somewhat a chance for bullish continuation. But I don't know. I would stay away. Okay, not looking to trade this one. Folks, don't forget to smash the like button. Blast that button, because in the next video we are going to have a new one to blast as well. Ethereum Classic ETC. Let's take a look. Chop, just like Bitcoin Cash. Bad behavior. See. Let me see here. Let's measure. Time is money. We have to measure. One was 93, 92. So 93% was the dip for ATC so far. And now let's address the levels, each one, to see the kind of structure that we have, it's bearish or not. So folks, here we have a problem, because as you guys can see, the bottom is very close. It is true that we have a double bottom here, but it's a flat structure, okay? And ATC didn't had a strong follow through compared with other projects, especially Ethereum, and this can be bad, okay? Because people, you guys know the drill. The support and resistance trader, folks, they will keep buying this this range, and will give even more firepower to the bears because there is not going to be higher highs, which means no bulls follow through and can lead us to a bear break. So let's take a quick look for a possible bear break here. So this should be at 94, 95. Well, I don't know. 5 right now. 255. Okay, so maybe we can go for like 270, 280, because we also have to acknowledge the previous structure. Do you guys can see? So I don't believe, in my humble opinion, but it is possible, okay, that we are going to revisit this range here. It's unlikely, but can happen, okay? So Dash is the last one. No, BTC to end it. I will keep here for a long time. So Dash. See. Okay, so we have a. I will follow the same rule for XRP because it's accurate. Now let's measure the size of the cell. Correction. However, folks, I still can see that like button. Smash it, blast it. So a 97% retrace. This was all the way aggressive, and based on the fundamentals behind Dash, not like partnership or a product, but I don't believe we are going to see like 99%, but it is possible, okay? And so the range for it, a possible range, not saying this is going to happen, could be anything above 15, which was the previous high back in the day for the structure, okay? So but even though, just a second, we have something here. It is true that doesn't have a clear DNA for a falling wedge, but it has some. Yes. So folks, as you can see, this structure right here is very similar with Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Classic. Okay, all the three are can be mined, so we can see the same scenario for those projects. Okay, excuse me. So a scenario like this may be possible. Okay, so a marginal lower low, which can be all the way bullish. Okay, so it would be above the previous structure, which leads to the bull break, and yes, also above the 99% contraction. Okay, so yeah, let's see how this one is going to happen, folks. Thank you for your time, thanks for your patience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a long video, almost, wow, 1 hour and 43 minutes. Yeah, long video. So again, thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support as well. The channel is growing, and this is fantastic news. I have to thank you guys always, and yeah, thanks for the strength, thanks for the support. Yeah, so I will have my dinner now. It's almost late night, and yeah, we will keep chatting, and feel free to ask questions in the comments, and don't forget to blast the like button. Share, folks, share with your friends, share in the WhatsApp, share in the Telegram, share on Twitter. Share with your friend, with your family group. Let's share, friends, because if we don't share, I won't get exposure. So I won't have people engaged. So it won't be a very long and boring road before the next target, which is going to be 10K. Yeah, if God allow it to do so. So again, folks, thank you very, very, very much. Stay safe. Have a great day or a great night. And I will see you guys soon. See ya.